So, good day everyone. I am Atea Jean Bisan Antonio, representing Group 6, and today I will be presenting our topic titled Beauty Care Services Nail Care NC2 Superseded. So, before I begin discussing the content of this presentation, I would like to briefly explain how we came up with this presentation. So, our group carefully reviewed the official training regulations and competency standards for nail care and C2. So, from there, we identified the basic competencies that are required regardless of specialization. So, these competencies are essential because they build the foundation of a learner's skills, attitudes, and workplace readiness. So, we organized our presentation based on the structured learning outcomes or LOs. So, indicated in this module that we submitted, each section reflects what a trainee is expected to learn and demonstrate in real workplace settings. So, for this presentation, we focus on four major basic competencies. So, number 1, participate in workplace communication. Second, work in a team environment. Third, practice career professionalism. And lastly, practice occupational health and safety procedures. So, we included this because they are consistently present and test the training regulations and are critical in ensuring that our worker is not only skilled but also professional and safe in the workplace. So, we arranged them in this sequence to reflect the natural flow of workplace development. So, from communication to teamwork, then next to professionalism, and finally to safety practices. Next, so the first competency is participate in workplace communication. So, starting with LO1 or Learning Outcome 1, obtain and convey workplace information. So, we included this because communication is the foundation of any workplace. In nail care services, proper communication ensures that client preferences, safety instructions, and workplace policies are clearly understood. So, we place this as the first learning outcome because before anything else, a worker must know how to receive and deliver information effectively. So, this also includes listening, speaking clearly, and understanding written instructions. Next, we have LO2 and LO3. Participate in workplace meetings and discussion. Then, complete relevant work-related documents. So, we group this together because both involve active participation in workplace processes. We included meetings and discussions because collaboration and idea sharing are essential in improving service quality. Meanwhile, completing documents is also important for maintaining records such as client information, service logs, and inventory. So, we decided to include this on our documentation as a key point because accuracy and organization are critical in professional settings, especially in service industries. Next, the next competency is work in a team environment. Here, starting with LO1, describes team role and scope. So, here we included this because nail care services are not always done individually. Salons operate as teams. Each member has a role, such as nail technician, receptionist, or supervisor. So, we place this learning outcome first to emphasize that understanding one's role is necessary before working effectively with others. Next, we have here the LO2, work in a team environment. Then, identify own role and responsibility with the team. And the LO3, maintain professional growth and development. So, we combine this because they focus on personal accountability and continuous improvement within a team setting. So, we included professional growth here because teamwork is not just about working together, It was also about improving oneself to contribute. Um, mm, it is also about improving oneself to contribute better to the team. So this reflects how we interpreted the competency. So teamwork is both collaboration and self-development. Next, practice career professionalism. So the third competency is practice career professionalism beginning with LO1, integrate personal objectives with organizational goals. So here we included this because workers must align their personal ambitions with the goals of the company. So for example, a nail technician should aim to improve skills while also contributing to customer satisfaction and business success. So we placed this here to show the transition from teamwork to individual responsibility in a professional setting. Next, LO2, set and meet work premises. So then LO3, maintain professional growth and development. So we group this because they both deal with time management and continuous learning. So we included setting priorities because in a salon environment, time is very important. Appointments, services, and client expectation must all be managed efficiently. So we also repeated professional growth here intentionally because recurring them across competencies. This also shows that learning does not stop after training. It is continuous. Next, I have here the final competency, where is practice occupational health and safety procedure. So starting with LO1, identify hazards and risks. So then the LO2, evaluate hazards and risks. So we both included the LO1 and LO2 in this section because safety is extremely important in nail care services. So workers deal with tools, chemicals, and close contact with clients, which can pose risks. So we arrange identification before evaluation because a worker must first recognize hazards before assessing their severity. Next, the last learning outcomes is control hazards risk and maintain OHS awareness. So we also included this to complete the safety process. After identifying and evaluating risks, workers must take action to control them and remain aware of all time. So we decided to end with the OHS awareness because safety is not a one-time task. It is an ongoing responsibility in the workplace. So to conclude our presentation, focus on the basic competencies required in beauty care services, nail care, and C2 superseded. So we carefully selected and organized the content based on official training standards and arranged it in a logical sequence. So from communication, teamwork, professionalism to safety. So our goal in structuring the presentation this way was to clearly show how a trainee develops into a competent and responsible worker. So each competency builds on the previous one, forming a complete foundation for workplace success. So that ends our presentation. Thank you for listening, and we hope that we were able to explain not only the competencies but also how and why we organize them in this way. So thank you po.